A little bit of pressure being applied here at the dish, and it's going to be 2 kills for Elmimore. You know, those types of players, you get the plant down, backed off for a moment.
And still already going back into it, RRQ not letting up. The only one left here is TS, the Eagle, the IGL. Q taking the defuse. Maybe he's going for an op in future rounds, but here we go right into it. Another aim tool, a little bit of snake bite, forces them off the plant. Still trying to stick to it. It's going to be TS with a quick triple all of a sudden, trying to get the 4th, but 2GE.
Insurmountable obstacle that was DRX.
For sure. I mean, of course, we want to see them meet DRX at some point, but given the way they're playing right now, it's not working out so well. RRQ, in fact, are anchoring down this B side like nobody's business. Gen.G taking the zip line over, trying to set up that sort of a split push perhaps, but I don't think it's going to be good. RRQ are just prepared for this. They're reading this like a book. You push out. Compositions, having 2 controllers makes me think you want to go for that sort of post-plant lineup thing.
Yes.
Astra, Gravity Well plus Snakebite combo, but you need the Spike Plant to make that work, and Meteor has to be the one to open up the site. He's doing it this time with a Stinger of all things, and of course a little bit more space for the team. Flips though, gonna be able to spray down through the smoke.
It's a gun upgrade for Meteor, and that's huge to have your superstar duelist find a Vandal in his hands in this round. Could prove pivotal. He's up there in the tower. Here comes the Rolling Thunder, but Flipsider, he's on the other side of it.
Sent towards the wrong direction, and that's going to be GodDead trying to find a trade. EJ goes right back into it, so we're on a 2-on-2, pistols only. It's not going to work out so well unless TS can repeat that same magic. He's trying to play that post-plant with the Gravity Well, pulling them off the defuse. They're not quite sure where he is, but EJ seems to have an inkling. It's going to be a headshot, though. This is not impossible. All he needs is that one perfect, but it's not going to happen.
Like they haven't noticed that camera just yet.
You know what it is? It's Flips, I think, making a call for this. He's got that Rolling Thunder. He just wants to go in for a retake play, and they are in position to do this. A-main now under contest. A Prowler just to check, a Paint Shells to push them back, but here comes Concuss and a Snakebite to hold that ground. King pushing in, going to spray, getting a quick double, maybe a third trade instead, but it's all good because now EJ is the only one here. He's stuck up by A-main, doesn't quite have, so they're instantly rotating over, but by this point it's a little bit too late. Elmimore's gone. And here comes 2GE, but instantly dismissed by King and TS. Everyone harkening back to what we saw in the first few rounds of Pistol, but this time around, only a Sheriff though. Okay, that's good enough. It's a 1-for-1 trade, and instantly Gen.G gets to set their camp up on the B site. RRQ are the ones who are rotating over. They don't quite have the firepower that they're looking for. Maybe the Orbital Strike though, and that's gonna take the Spike off. 10 seconds left, and King has to make a move.
Yeah,
Viper's bit up, and then the plant.
It's tough, dude. This is tough. There's a Rolling Thunder.
Aftershock, Rolling Thunder. He's okay though. He's got so much cover. In fact, he backs up in towards tower. Flips. Does not know.
They get the slow and the orbital strike onto the planting against the win.
Here we go back into it though. Meteor instantly opening things up, but he gets traded by Elmimore. Gen.G kind of playing on the back foot. They might have the sight, but not the numbers advantage. Instead, it's going to be EJ and Zephyro with their ultimates. Not exactly that perfect combo. In fact, it's going to be Gen.G taking the fight to them. Oh my god, GodDead! How are they doing this? Knowing where exactly to use that utility. Leaving Zephyro alone. Even sending out the ultimate doesn't quite work out for them. RRQ actually
pulling this round through here for Gen.G, along with King, who played that corner really, really well. He got a flash to set him up there towards
these strats that we're seeing right now. RRQ, the way that they're taking up space on the map, just flushing out common positions. In fact, it's going to be a flash coming in, a bit of a check, but they're only able to take out that one. RRQ can't quite break through. Flips. Hitting one, and then the trade from Elmimore perhaps, but it's a 1-on-2 now. Sheriff in hand, it's not gonna work out. TS setting up for that A split. Meteor, but it's straight into A-main, and it completely calls it clear. In fact, it's gonna be Echo from the top drop, finding one player onto the next. Zephyro hiding inside the, oh my god, this is good position. He pops out, he finds Meteor, and that's the Star Duelist gone. King going in to trade this out, but Spike planted. It's a 3-on-3 retake.
I love the presence of mind here from Gen.G to recognize that he was in that smoke, though. They knew there were two over here, then they knew the fade was missing, and Meteor suspected he just couldn't quite find the spray in time.
Good calls, good reads, and we're back into the action. King holds his ground up by Sands. It doesn't even matter if you're peeking him. 2GE, the only one left, uses the Incendiary to flush him out, but still has one more player left to deal with, and this is the King. He is wearing the crown. 2GE, what do you have? Taps it, sticks it, but here comes King with the peek. He hears the footsteps, gets off, but not quite in time.
Good finish, good timing at the end by King. He played that to perfection.
Oh my gosh, but switching things up now on the pacing of things.
Great entry by Meteor, but a really nice hiding position by 2GE, but see if they can get a little bit more at all through the smoke. Meteor. 4 kills, dude. Asia in particular, I think it's...
my God.
What a gravity well, what a snake bite.
Oh, and then the showstopper from the other side! 2GE will not be able to get away in time, and Echo getting quick control of a tower. This is the entire site claimed by Gen.G.
Oh, what a great read off the rip here. The gravity well into the damage from the mollies, but Elmimore trying to do something. Sephiroth as well stepping up.
These two. There's still more to do, though. Tower right underneath as well. As soon as one peeks, the other will come from above. It's not even necessary. And now only one left, 30 HP. No! Make sure the smoke is up for cover, but this is that aggression that I was thinking of. Gen.G, they're feeling themselves and they're going in with this, even using the paint shells as a little bit of additional cover. Elmimore has no idea what hit him, and what is this? They came all the way from the other side of the map.
They're like, you guys want to push that way? That's fine. See, this is the kind of double-edged sword of overstacking the Cypher side, is that if the other team reacts well to it, then they can punish you for it. They can get the plant out, and now they get deep into the spawn here. It is spotted, and Meteor is going to get the kill.
He does get that one. The spike is kind of planted out in the open, though. That's one thing that Gen.G has to worry about. So RRQ, with all their post-plant positions, kind of works out. Flips in a good spot just to trade, but he still has more to go. In fact, they're sticking it all the way through, and Sephiroth. It's tough.
And Gen.G has found a ton of space. Great shot from Elmimore. He's been good.
Just walks in with this. Got dead. Spending that fragment just to hold them off for a second, but they have other routes, other options to go with. This is the shorty play, though. Spends the first shot, swaps back to the Spectre, and holds himself down. He is not to be moved. A triple kill now, and RRQ trying to stick the defuse, can't do it any longer. EJ. It's fantastic that you pointed that out, Clinton. That Nightfall, it's buying so much time and positional plays as well. They can't hear this. They continue to move forward, but EJ starts things off. 2GE coming in, and now the last one.
I don't think there's anybody there for Meteor to hit, but there is a response longer away from him.
Now we're just meeting aggression with aggression. The flash with Sephiroth.
See if Eco can get anything done. Yeah. Okay. Catches Elmimore a bit off guard. Goes for the flash just in case there was follow-up. Wants to make sure that he can upgrade the rifle. Does so. And now a 3v1.
Incendiary already spent just to buy more time. They're holding all the way back. It's going to be playing off of each other's contact. As soon as he taps the spike, you're going to expect this double peek. He flashes them to buy a bit more time, though, wants to get halfway, but no! Okay. Trying to contest towards that tower. Goddead is here. He goes in for that flash. He turns away EJ just in time. Boombot, in fact, is the thing that catches Goddead, but of course everyone else has arrived to the party. Gen.G, they're prepared for this. The only question is, will the pistols hold? Will the pistols strike? Instead, it's going to be Flips and Sephiroth pushing in. Phantoms in hand. They will be able to kind of plant their flag, or at least touch the site a little. King with a frenzy here, trying to run and gun with this. Hit and run with this. He's got that frenzy still. And they try to challenge him. Might not be the best idea, not unless perhaps you free fire. But regardless, all they really need is to get that spike down. Elmimore now chasing from the other side. King not aware, leaving Meteor, the last one left alone.
As good as Meteor is, I'm not so sure he could pull off The 1v4, can't quite find the first couple shots, gets tagged up through the wall.
Oh no.
All but over.
Tower this time back into A. It's so quick, but Meteor a little bit quicker on that trigger. Finds the headshot instead. Paint shells out just to push them further back, and RRQ. Ranch throwing their plans, they have to find another option. Instead, it's going to be LB trying to get a little bit freaky with this, but no. GOD.Dead denies it.
Yeah, 2 good holds on 2 crucial angles here for the side of Gen.G. One over in A main, one there from GOD.Dead
back to A.
towards Gen. Yeah, they're retrying, but TS is there, and he's not having any of it.
Last player standing.
Trying to bust through Gen.G's defenses in
10
more
seconds
methodical ways instead of these individual plays, which of course we know they're good. You know, RRQ of course talented, but it's a lot harder to do that on the attacker side with the isolated plays.
Like 2 players from Gen.G holding A main, holding Thunder just to push them back again. But what they don't know is Echo and TS applying pressure from the opposite ends of the site. EJ with the acrobatics trying to survive, but still concussed. Echo flushes him out of position. Flips is the only one left. Has to hold it on his own, but can't quite make it work. Gen.G. Really old movie. I'm kidding.
He's got a pretty good opportunity maybe here to get 2.
Oh, God, you're pulling out utility. Oh, I'm so nervous. He kind of uses it for cover, but that Phantom Spray just will not aid him in this instance. 2GE and Zephyro, though. And then the Orbital Strike, it pushes them back. Might give them a bit of space to get the spike down. They have to do it quick, though. Meteor and King are here. I don't think the utility is really going to help them all that much. You have 2 Prowlers, or 1 Prowler. King has a Snake Bite. He could just drop it out of nowhere. But pulling out the boom bot, a sudden peek from Zephyro. King! How are you going to do this? You have to isolate those duels, but the Prowler chases and bites you! Zephyro waiting for that peek. Throwing it just to make sure that that one corner is clear. He knows Zephyro is on that spike. The next person can only be up by A main. Tosses the shorty to open up the door, but no! Can they make it a trade, though? In fact, the King got this cosmic divide that could be so annoying. In fact, it allows for Zephyro to peek out at the right time. And then Meteor pushing out a Canteen. They know where he is at this point. The haunt confirms it.